Alright, I'm gonna jump right into this. Now, I'm not no professional mechanic, but I have tinkered with Cadillac DeVilles since I was about 19 years old, 18 years old. I had a 98, now I have a 04. And they are not designed very well, but nonetheless. So the work I've done here was I installed a new water pump. I disassembled the crossover, which goes from this side over this side. It's called a crossover, and that's this piece that you're seeing. Also, I took off the intake because, of course, you have your housing right here. The MAF sensor crawls up right here to, you would see right here. This sits usually right here with the housing. Once you get the housing off, you pull this back, and you have this sitting on this side. Now, when you have this right here, there are some screws on here, of course, as you can see, 1, 2, and 3 down there. Once you take that off, then your plenum, which is a gasket, that is very often because you have this piece right here, then you have a plenum, and then you have your intake on this side. On that plenum gasket, which is this right here, this damn gasket right here sits right here, and it goes on like that. This gasket right here, this is my 3rd time in 6 years having to replace it. However, this time I ain't got the money or the time with all this quarantine virus crap going on, so I just sealed it with some silicone, some gasket maker, as you will. I ain't got time right now. I need a car running. So, good as new. I let it sit for a whole day, 24 hours. We'll be putting that back together. Also, I have some knock sensors I put on because the car's been riding real funny lately. That's a thermostat. That don't even belong there. So, that's a knock sensor. That's a knock sensor. It's just a bolt right there that goes on it. That's a 13 millimeter. 13 millimeter. Just disconnect, unbolt it, put on a new sensor. Those easy right there. Those usually give symptoms of riding real rough, bad fuel economy. You have to do a little bit of your research there. It's not always that. I'm not always going to say it's just that. It can be various things, along with air leaks. Again, that plenum being one of them. The reason for me doing this crossover is because I had a leak on this back side of it. Now, this back side would have been way back here. And there's a leak coming out right here. Right out of this thing. And that's where it meets with this hose. This hose goes right in. And as you can see, I still have fluid down there. Coolant. It's right where this line puts in right there. It was leaking out. So I put a whole new line right here. You just unbolt it. It screws right out. You screw right back in. It's a brand new piece. Probably about $10 on the miscellaneous area in AutoZone. I also put in a new coolant temp sensor, which is this one right here. You just open wrench it, 13 millimeter wrench. I don't put it on too tight. I just need it, snug. Also, new gaskets. So you have 4 gaskets that go on here. It's 1, and then 2, 3, and 4. And just as this crossover right here, you see 1, 2 right here, 3. These 2 bolts are, and 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the exact same bolt pattern you see right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I took out the air filter housing, as you see, that was gone. Disconnected the transmission coolant line out of here. It goes right there. It's just a pin. It just slides right in there. There's a collar on this pin. Trying to get it focused. Yeah, somewhat. It's right here. It's a pin, very easy. And there's a bolt that hangs on right here. Cut that out the way, because whenever you're trying to unbolt, right here where the water pump will be, right here, is just difficult. I'll get this line out of the way. Also, this lower hose is disconnected because this goes to the water pump itself. This line right here is what you would see going right here. So some work going in. Gonna go ahead and make a second part. I have my cell phone more stationary, so you can see me put this back together and whatnot. No one really helped me, so just want to help others, of course. I know there's not many videos on how to do this crap. If you got any questions, let me know.